Chicharo con quién, pintó el primero, tiene a Arce. Arce, levanta para Jiménez. ¡Jiménez! ¡Golazo! ¡Golazo! ¡Increíble! ¡Jiménez! ¡Gol! ¡Qué grita! ¡Qué grita México! ¡Qué bárbaro!
Era ganar los partidos de local y no podemos hacerlo. Avanza Jiménez a ver si el milagro se da. El milagro de ganar de local. Hágame usted el favor. Este es Fernando Arce. La dejan entonces en el área. Llega la chilena. ¡Gol! Impresionante lo que hace Jiménez. Saca una pelota de otro partido y cuando la noche aparecía, cuando todo era de...
That guy said no mames in live.
Yeah.
What?
He said it like a bunch of times, like, no mames, no mames.
That's pretty good. Yeah, he deserved it though.
Yeah. Did the first guy say no mames?
No.
No?
He was just like, oh.
I thought he said no mames. He was like, no. But he caught himself?
He caught himself?
Yeah.
The other guy was like, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. That's funny.
Do you remember that goal? Like
I
when
remember
happened?
it happening, but I forgot why it was so important.
I think it was, they were struggling to get in.
So they had to win, right?
Yeah.
And it was like the last game?
I think it was like the second to last game, or like, it was pretty close. Because I remember the coach wasn't, or like from the clip, the coach wasn't Miguel Herrera, it was some other dude.
Oh, yeah.
I think they were going through like 4 coaches and like 1 World Cup cycle.
Yeah, that was really bad. I remember that. Oh, but that goal is really good.
Yeah.
Like, you think that's world class?
That was really world class.
That's his only world class.
That's the only goal I know of him.
He's tearing it up at the Premier League, though.
He is.
He has like 4 assists or something.
That's really good. He's like Ozil out there.
But like 2 goals.
2 goals?
Yeah,
Wait, 2
like
goals?
that.
Really?
3 goals, I think.
I thought he scored more.
Nah, he doesn't score.
Dang.
He misses a lot.
So he's like a Mexican Giroud?
Yes. Yes.
Not as
exactly.
handsome though.
Yes, not as handsome. Maybe not as tall either.
He's pretty tall, isn't he?
I think he's like 6 foot.
That's not tall
He
at
was
all.
like 6'3".
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's huge.
I'm 5'10".
It's just a taller Caesar.
Just yeah. With more skill, but not that much.
You know what's funny? You know how he scored like with the bicycle kick?
Uh-huh.
Like Eliud tried to do a bicycle kick at Fast 5.
He tried to do it, Chile.
Yeah. I don't know. He just went for it. All you saw was like feet in the air. And then he slammed on the ground. It looked bad. Like, or it didn't look bad, but like you just laugh because you know he doesn't have the technique.
Who fed him the ball, or did he just like try to kick it up in the air?
No, it was crossed to him.
Oh.
Like aerial, obviously, and then yeah, he went for it.
What did the defenders like react? How did they react around
Nothing.
him?
They were just like, "What? He went for it," and like Julian was dying.
Like of laughter.
Yeah. We were laughing mid game.
Was this like Friday?
Funny. Yeah, that's Friday. Me and Daniel were laughing at Eliud. And the funny thing is, like, I think the other Daniel was like doing his tricks and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like he was just messing around, so it was kind of funny. And then Eliud's like, "Stop fucking around! Like we want to score." And then 10 seconds later, Eliud scores an own goal. Yeah, that was hilarious.
I feel like that always happens.
Yeah.
You try to do a chilena. No own goal?
Yeah.
Dang.
All in one game.
All
All in one game, yes.
Not one night, one game?
Yeah, one game.
Oh,
the games last like 5 minutes.
You're right.
So much drama.
So,
But yeah.
did anybody get run over again this weekend?
No.
No. You're still dirty?
No, we're good. We're clean now. I'm a goalie now.
Oh yeah, I heard
Yeah.
on I saw in the chat that Daniel said you're like newer.
Yeah.
Play from the back.
Play from the back, yeah.
Yeah.
It works sometimes. Sometimes I just get nervous.
Yeah.
I feel like check. Just like check. I'm like, oh.
Do you
where'd I
need
pass it?
glasses to see?
No. Like, I don't know where to pass because they don't move.
Oh yeah, everybody
So
just
then, like, if I just kick it out, it looks dumb. Because it's such a small field.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
You
guess.
should come again, Caesar.
What about tomorrow?
I
You
don't
guys
know if
going
we're
tomorrow?
doing it. I don't know. We'll have to ask.
I'll go. I'm down. I found my cleats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the ones that are like 10 years old.
Still good.
Still good. Yeah, they're in shape. They're not like torn apart or anything.
Yeah. That's good.
I'll go. I'll try to do a chilena.
Chile.
I might break
No,
my
you're gonna
hip,
kill
though.
yourself,
Yeah, I'll
dude.
break my hip. I don't think there'd be like enough like jump.
Yeah, I never tried it. Like I used to try it when I was like younger, like 15. I could kind of do it, but like never hit the ball.
And with that, it's the 18th episode.
Yes, I think so. We're an adult now.
Yeah, we're legal.
We can get cigarettes.
And lottery tickets.
What's the other thing called? Jewel pods? Or what? Jewel?
I think underage kids can buy those.
Really?
I think so.
What the heck?
I think that's why there's like a whole like campaign against marketing for Juul or whatever.
Really?
Because they like they're supposed for like non-smokers, but you know like their advertisements like they're pretty like attractive for like young kids
Dang.
because they're sleek like iPhones and shit.
Oh, really? Oh, true.
Yeah, and you can like sneak them in your pocket and like when a teacher looks away, you can just take a hit of the Juul.
What the heck?
Yeah, in class.
Caesar, how do you know this? Do you do it?
No, I don't Juul. I make fun of people who vape.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, like I think vaping is just
Dumb.
not dumb. It's idiotic. You look lame doing it. If you're gonna smoke and like burn your lungs away, just do it with cigarettes. You look cooler.
OG.
OG, yeah.
With a cigar.
Yeah, just do a cigar. Just burn a tree.
That's funny. I remember when they first started doing that, we were like, or people were like, "That's dumb."
The vaping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's one like you know those like big gigantic vape things they used to have like the box the size of like a Game Boy.
Yeah.
And then the little pipe.
Yeah.
Those look lame.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't vape.
Yeah, don't vape. Don't smoke at all.
I make fun of my girl because she vaped one time.
Really?
Yeah, like
One time?
I think she was young at a party or something.
She did one vape.
One vape, and I'm like, that's one too much.
One too many.
One too many vapes. I'm not ridicule if you ever vape. Just go.
Just get a cigarette.
Just get a cigarette.
But don't. We do not.
Yeah, we don't endorse.
We're not advertising anything.
Yeah, but if
can
Juul
drink.
wants to come and sponsor the pod, we're more than happy to suggest Juuls to an older audience.
Yes, older audience.
Yes. What is it? What else can we do now that we're 18?
We can go to clubs.
We can go to clubs.
Football clubs. We can sign contracts.
We can sign. We can sign contracts.
I heard you can only if you're 18, you can only sign a 3-year contract in football or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nothing more.
That makes sense,
Or
I guess.
something.
It protects like the
young-
player
yeah.
and the club.
Yeah.
Aren't a lot of clubs always getting in trouble for like signing all these youth players?
Yes.
Or like underage players?
Yeah, I think Chelsea's getting that.
Yeah,
I heard something about that.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard they're getting banned for like a year.
2 years.
2 years?
2 years, yeah.
2 years?
Yeah.
That's 4 transfer windows.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, sorry, he's gonna get sacked.
He's gonna burn those players to the ground.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to use like a 30.
No, they're gonna have to promote the players.
Finally.
Finally, they never do.
No.
I don't know why young players go to Chelsea.
I don't know. Maybe it's like to develop there and then just get sent out. Like sent out to play elsewhere, and then hopefully some other club will see them and like, hey.
Like Manchester City.
Yeah. No, Manchester City does the same thing.
No, I'm saying, remember like De Bruyne.
Oh. Chelsea's everybody's feeder club.
They're dumb. Bad business model.
Well, apparently they make money off of that.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
And then they have them if they turn good too.
Yeah. They can always like have a buyback.
Do you think it's
clause.
an abuse of the system?
It's good business. I don't know. I don't know
Would
the
you
word.
do it?
I think so. Yeah, it makes sense. You could like
There's no penalties.
Yeah, there's no penalties, and it's like I guess it's a loophole in the system.
Yeah, I think
And like
so.
it's football, you know. You want to take every advantage of everything. So I mean, it makes sense. You get to test which players are good for your club.
I've just never seen them promote a player.
Neither have I.
Maybe just wait. I think they bought Lampard.
Yeah, I think they bought Lampard too.
Yeah.
Maybe. No.
No, I don't know. I can't think of the top
There's
of
no
my
such
head.
thing
We're
as
gonna
like.
have to ask Andrew.
There's no such thing as a Chelsea legend from start to finish. Maybe
Yeah.
Terry,
Terry.
but
I
he
don't
was the
remember.
last one.
That was like 20 years ago. Dang, Terry.
No, it's the international break, so nothing's been going on.
Yeah, it's been chill.
Yeah, England lost, or no, they beat Spain or Croatia the other day.
Croatia. Today, actually.
Yeah, Croatia got relegated to the UEFA Nations
Really?
B. Yeah,
They got relegated?
Yeah,
I thought Spain got relegated.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know either.
I think Germany got relegated.
Yeah, they did.
Dang, they're gonna be playing with like Croatia and Denmark. They're gonna have to get travel.
Wait, if you don't get first place, you get relegated?
I don't know how that works. I really don't know.
I feel like they just forced a tournament.
Yeah, is that good or bad?
I don't think anybody cares about it.
I mean, the players are going for it.
I guess it is a trophy.
But do you think, as a fan, is that too much?
Yeah.
Like, does it worry you that a lot of the Arsenal players? Wait, a lot of Arsenal players don't play for England, right?
No.
Not a lot of international players.
Nope.
Oh, so maybe not for you, but like as another fan, would you be worried?
For your players, yeah.
Yeah, like too taxing.
I think Lindelof got injured.
Did he?
Yeah.
Dang, that's Man U's defense right there.
I know. That's it. Now they're gonna have to play Bailey.
Oh, or Jones.
Jones. Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
They have two. What is it? They have two decent backups,
Yeah, I guess.
but like not for Champions League or the actual league.
I was listening to this thing. They were like, "How come nobody criticizes Matic?"
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm like, wait, maybe he is causing like he's not defending enough to like, and it's always the center backs like taking it on. Like he should be cutting it down, so
Right.
they don't have to be into one-on-ones.
That is true. I'm not sure why. We'd have to ask Julian for that.
Julian. Oh yeah, speaking of Julian,
Oh, shout out, Julian. This is your filthy shout out.
filthy. What's his name again?
Jade. Let me pull up the Instagram.
He only has Instagram.
Yeah,
And
no
Facebook.
Twitter. He said he's working on getting a Twitter,
Yeah.
but I mean, all he has to do is just open the app. Oh, also, Julian threw away my burrito yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was funny. After he claimed that he didn't throw the
Yeah.
burrito.
So Julian's handle name is modern_Julian.
Also known as throws away your burrito.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's never happened.
Yeah, that was definitely a first for Julian.
Also, he doesn't like sour cream.
He loves sour cream.
Yeah. Remember that one time when we went to Taco Bell and he asked for no sour cream on his 2 burritos and they gave him like extra sour?
Yeah. He was livid.
I mean, it's kind of weird if you're like at Taco Bell, you're just like, no sour cream. What kind of madman is this?
I feel like that's one of their biggest expenses.
Sour cream?
Yeah. And I think they put it on everything.
I think so.
Or a lot of it.
Yeah.
Speaking of sour cream, do you put it on your Chilitos, Caesar?
My Chilitos.
From Skyline?
I do. I actually like the sour cream there. I think
Yeah.
it was like, it wasn't too runny because you know how sour cream can be runny. This
Yeah.
one was just like firm enough.
Firm enough?
Firm enough.
I was actually craving some.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry right now.
Did you eat anything?
No, I had 2 Fiber One bars in the morning.
Damn.
I went to church today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was the occasion, Caesar?
I told my mom I'd go to church.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She told me last week to go to church, but then we had the Manchester Derby, and I was debating God or
Jesus.
Derby.
Which religion are you for, Caesar? Soccer?
I went with Jesus.
Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus.
Didn't even start.
I don't think he played at all.
Yeah. So remember how like we were more mad at Manchester United losing
Yeah.
than Julian? So like I think at the end what like got me was the showboating. Remember? So then like I heard this thing. It's like, when is it right to showboat?
What?
Like when should you like do like stepovers and stuff? You know?
Like there's a
All that
proper etiquette
extra.
for that?
Yeah, like when is the appropriate time, and should you do it at all?
What did the article say?
Well, like they were saying, like Raheem Sterling had all the right to do that because it's the rival team.
Yeah.
So he's kind of just sticking it to Man U at the end. But then they're saying like, if you do it to like a small team, then you're just a dick. I don't know. Do you think there's a time and place for it?
For showboating?
Yeah.
I think you should always showboat.
Really?
Yeah, I like it.
That's what they were saying too. They're like, if we never added that, like, you know, the Brazilians always used to do it, so like everybody's doing it now.
It makes the game more exciting.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. So like they're saying like back in the day, like England used to not do that.
No
They were
showboating.
against it, yeah. But now like everybody does it.
I feel like England back in the day was just like straight passing. Like
Nah, just lumping the
just
ball.
lumping the ball. That's what I meant.
Running
Sorry.
fast.
Yeah, it was small ball tactics.
Yeah. Relegation tactics.
Their head coach was Sam Allardyce. I feel like for their pre-match meals would include just porridge,
Porridge.
a cup of water,
Like
and
not
a
too
loaf of
cold,
bread.
Not too hot.
Yeah,
Just right.
just right.
Just right porridge. What is porridge? I've never had porridge.
I always thought it was oatmeal.
Oh really?
I don't think it is oatmeal. Let me look it up. Is porridge oatmeal?
What's porridge? Oatmeal. What's oatmeal? Porridge.
Oh no, oatmeal is a type of porridge.
What?
A porridge is a hot cereal that can be made from a variety of grains, vegetables, or even legumes. I don't know.
What? So you're saying? Wait, you said oatmeal is a type of porridge?
Yeah, it's part of the porridge family.
What?
You know how Manchester
So-
City...
Okay. You go. What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say so. A porridge can't be an oatmeal. Or you what?
Oatmeal is a part of porridge. I don't know. It's part of the phylum. Remember the thing you learned in high school, like the king, what is it, kingdom, phylum, whatever.
Oh,
And there used to be
yeah,
that
yeah.
little like,
I remember that.
yeah.
I remember that in community college, actually.
I don't remember taking any science in college.
Really?
I took 2 classes.
I was always mad when I had to take science in college.
I was too. I wasn't ready for it. I took environmental science. No, I didn't take it. I took like history. I took a class called History of the Earth, and I thought it was gonna be really cool.
So like
I thought it was gonna be dinosaurs.
Big Bang?
Yeah, stuff like that. No, it was just about rocks.
That's funny. So you're like a rock.
Yeah, they like talked about different types of rocks and dirt and everything like that. It was so boring.
So would that be for like what's that called? Seismologists or whatever it's called?
I guess so. The professor used to be one of those people who like dug for gold in San Francisco, the 49ers.
Oh really?
Yeah, he used to be like that.
Oh,
He used
that's
to be one of
cool.
those people.
Wow.
Yeah.
We should start our own mine.
What? Our own mine?
Yeah.
I don't think they have those anymore.
you're
We
done?
can't just find them
Oh.
nilly. Unless we go to like California. But that place is on fire.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to rain.
Is it? Finally.
It's
Good for-
very convenient rain though. Suspicious rain.
Sus rain?
Yeah.
Who's controlling the weather?
I don't know.
Do you believe in the chemtrail thing?
I don't know. I guess. But you know what else was suspicious?
What?
That's really strong hurricane that went through the Gulf.
Which one?
I forgot what it's called.
Did
But like a month ago.
it rip through Mexico?
No, I went through the Gulf of Mexico where the red tide's happening.
What are you saying, Danny?
I don't know.
Do you not want to say it?
I'm just saying.
Are you saying it off the record?
I'm just saying like it's very suspicious.
Hmm.
And convenient. Very convenient. But I think that's why the allergies are hitting me right now. Red tide.
The red tide?
Maybe.
Have you ever like witnessed or like experienced red tide?
No.
Neither have I. But someone at work who lives near the beach tells me it's like a terrible stench.
Yeah.
It's like dead fish
Dead
everywhere.
fish, yeah.
I can't. I hate fish already.
Why though?
Why? Why not? I hate eating fish.
Fish is high protein.
Nah. I don't want anything that was in the water.
What?
Right? You don't know what the water's dirty. The ocean's dirty. Everybody dumps their trash into there.
And their straws.
And their straws. Are you for or against the straw ban?
I mean, it's hard to like get rid of the straw in my life, to be honest.
I think they should just start young.
Oh, just cut
Like-
them off.
No, just when like they're in kindergarten, like when kids are in kindergarten or preschool, just tell them that straws are bad.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
we're already a lost cause. We're always gonna use straws.
Oh, it's too late for us.
It's too late for us.
already,
We're not gonna change.
We're not even 30 yet.
We're not gonna change.
We're old dogs now. We can't learn new tricks.
Have you gone to like Target and got the metal straws?
No.
Or have you seen those metal straws? You can just buy a $3 straw and wash it all the time.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's actually better.
Yeah. But you're gonna carry a metal straw with you all around?
That's what I was thinking. Like, you know how like they try to force the paper straw,
Mm-hmm.
but now you're gonna use more trees.
It doesn't end.
Yeah.
They
And then
should-
like the restaurant has to like replenish them more often, right?
Mhm.
So like one person will use two paper straws per meal because then they get all soggy.
Yeah.
So then you're actually wasting more money
Wow.
and more trees.
I don't know.
Whoever invented the straw should have just like, nah, no straws. They just go. They just drink it. You think they're worried, the straw manufacturers?
I feel like they are a little bit. I don't know. The straw manufacturing business is facing a dooming apocalypse, I guess.
All over that one video of a turtle.
What turtle?
You never seen that video?
No.
Like, okay, there's a sea turtle, and it has like a plastic straw lodged in its nose, and then they pull it out, and like the turtle's crying.
What?
Yeah, the turtle's crying of pain, and
Oh,
then they
man.
pull it out, and it's bloody,
Oh my god.
and then you're just like, oh shit, like that was my fault, you know?
Yeah. that could've-
Everybody's a victim of using a straw.
See, that's why I don't want to eat seafood, because of that shit.
Oh, that's
I don't want to eat sad fish.
sad fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was a turtle? Reptile.
I think it's an amphibian, right?
I don't know.
What is a turtle?
We're not science majors, Caesar.
Right, because I got to be in that class.
I just did it because I had to.
Right. I also took a class, another science class, or a major. It's called, I forgot what it's called. It was biology for non-majors.
I think I took that too.
It was so hard.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
It was so hard.
For non-majors?
Yeah. I was like, I can't imagine this. I can't imagine this.
Well, we have, I don't know, I have a lot of like people that I know that do like science and stuff. I'm like, why do you hate yourself? Even the engineer people.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think I could do engineering. I remember when I graduated high school, I wanted to do engineering, but then I took like calculus, and then like I got A's in the class, but they weren't like actual A's.
What do you mean?
like on the test, I would probably fail all of them. I think I failed all of them, but like everybody failed all of them, so the curve would like bump us up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're passing by the homework?
Yes. So do your homework, kids. And then I realized, like, I think when I went to my orientation, I think I had put that I wanted to be like an engineer, but then I also had put that I wanted to be a business major. And then when I got to the orientation, they talked to me. They told me, okay, so you have both majors. Which one do you want to be? And at that time, I had to decide. I'll go with business major, I guess.
Just because of that one class?
Yeah. I was like, I can't do this. It'll only get harder from now.
Yeah, right?
So I'm just like, business is all right.
Never look back.
Never looked back. I can't imagine myself doing anything else.
Yeah, their math is very difficult.
Yeah, it's complex. I don't think my brain, just understands that.
I think I can do it, but I don't want to do it. You know? You're probably on the same thing, though.
I don't know, like, what is it? I did terrible in geometry in high school.
Really?
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense in my
got a
brain.
B in that class.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
D's.
D, really?
Yes.
On geometry?
Yes.
What?
It just didn't make any sense.
It's just shapes, Caesar.
The shapes don't make sense. They never made sense for me. I got 1 C one of the grading periods.
It was definitely more difficult than algebra for me.
Algebra to me was just like a piece of
Cake?
Yeah, a piece of cake. But geometry was just so hard.
It's a type of, you know how they say math's a language?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a different form of it.
Yeah. I feel like if you understood geometry, you're a mathematician to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Caesar's like, is that Isaac Newton? Is that Big Shaq?
Big Shaq?
That's funny.
I guess speaking of a genius, we're about to bring on a previous guest of the pod, Andrew.
Monsieur Andrew.
Monsieur Andrew.
He's not French.
All right, let's see how this sounds.
Hello, thanks for calling. I am the Chelsea expert.
Okay.
From London?
How are you, Andrew?
Doing well. It's a nice 9 p.m. here in Cobham, in England.
We're 5 hours ahead.
Yeah. How's the weather?
It's cold as shit.
How's the custard
We're
pie?
doing our best.
How's the custard pie?
Pies are horrible, but, they're better than Tottenham, so there's that.
How do you like your porridge?
My orange.
Your porridge.
My porridge? Oh, not too hot, not too cold, kind of like Goldilocks.
That always reminds me of the Three Bears.
Yeah. So,
what can I do for you guys?
So we want to ask you some questions. Like, why Chelsea?
All right. Why am I a fan of Chelsea?
Yeah. Why do you support this club?
Is this before the money?
Yeah, we gotta know.
Well, I wasn't alive before the money. I was born in 2006. So, that's not the way. But, actually, there's a really crazy reason. So there's a player that played in the late 90s, early 2000s named Gianfranco Zola, and he has a charity that helped my father as a kid. And then that's how I first heard about the guy, and I was like, yo, this guy's pretty freaking sick. And I started following the team.
That's pretty cool.
So, yeah.
I've heard of Zola.
He was like the last of the era before the money.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So he's an OG.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
he's the OG.
isn't he on the coaching staff right now under Sarri?
Yes, he is on the coaching staff, matter of fact.
All right. So that's out of the way. We know you're not a plastic fan.
Plastic, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm super plastic. I'm made out of, like, Ken dolls. So there's that.
Well, you haven't switched to Man City, so that's all that matters.
Are you made of straws?
Am I what?
Are you made of straws?
Yeah, I'm made of straws, reusable straws here.
Reusable, okay.
For climate change.
So I guess throughout the news this season, we've heard that Chelsea might go on sale or on the market. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's kind of like a weird issue. It's really all Brexit's fault. So it's because of Brexit and like that whole little scenario that they're not letting our owner, Abramovich, get a new visa for work. So he can't even come into the country. So it's because he can't even get into England to watch Chelsea or be with the team or anything. He can't even get in. He's not allowed. They see him as some sort of like a criminal or some sort of weird immigrant type of status. So he's tempted to just cut all loose ends and get rid of his ownership of Chelsea right now.
Oh, that's crazy. That's just a political battle just for Chelsea?
Yeah, basically. So it all depends on like what the United Kingdom decides to do or England decides to do with it.
Are you
They have all the power.
Right. Are you for or against the sale of the Chelsea by Abramovich?
I like him as an owner. He really cares about the squad, and I see how other teams are run by some of their owners. Like Arsenal, for example, like you can tell that their owners don't really care about them. That's why Arsenal are going to be relegated in 5 years. But I would like to see Abramovich stay.
Have you seen any potential buyers at Chelsea? Is it anyone from the oil-rich countries?
No, actually, that's the strange part to me is that nobody seems to be interested, and I don't know who would buy it. Maybe except the guy who owns Amazon, Jeff Bezos. That'd be pretty cool.
Amazon on the
pretty
shirts.
Cool, by pretty cool, I mean horrible. Because he has slave labor and all that stuff. But you know what I mean.
I mean, you did hear how Abramovich came into power, right?
Yeah, he was it was sort of like he bought the election with another guy, and gave him a lot of political advances for him to make even more money.
Yeah, I heard that when the Soviet Union broke up, that Putin he was trying to become president, so he
yes.
He had made friends with. What did you say?
He had picked Abramovich and another guy, I think it was Petrikov, basically to run a lot of the market and make sure that Putin would win. And then when Putin won, he gave them a lot of resources and land and all that stuff.
Does that matter to you, as a Chelsea fan?
I'm not from there, bro. So no.
I mean, you look at Man City and PSG, and they're built on
Oil.
Yeah, and I guess that's the same thing you could say. Because at least, Chelsea's not breaking the rules like Man City does. Well, they're kind of going to get in some trouble over a certain player, but you've seen how like Man City and PSG will like overtly break the rules, regardless of like the illegal things their owner do in their own country.
How does that make you feel? I mean, you were labeled as
About
like,
Man City?
yeah, like you guys were labeled as the first like super rich club who bought the titles.
I mean, at the end of the day, I can't do anything about it, but I go to bed every night knowing that we won the title. And that's all I need, you know?
So, what would happen if he actually left? Like, would you guys be like in trouble, like financially?
Not more than any other top club would be, because financially debt is a good thing to have, and the amount of debt that we have is a lot of Abramovich's personal debt, and I think if he were to sell Chelsea, he would sell a lot of that debt with it. So, like, that's why I don't really see him selling Chelsea, because he's about $1 billion, and he put $1 billion himself into it already.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
So far, what do you think of his legacy as Chelsea owner?
I think he's probably one of the best Chelsea owners we've ever had. The only dark side to him is that we signed Danny Drinkwater.
That was so weird.
Yeah.
Was it just to fill the English quota?
I guess, but he doesn't even make the bench anymore.
Does he play with the reserves?
I don't even know where Danny Drinkwater is. I can't even tell you.
He should have just stayed at Leicester.
He should have just stayed at Leicester.
Is he one of the top 5 Chelsea busts during his Abramovich's legacy or reign? I mean, you have Torres, him, Shevchenko, I guess.
Shevchenko, probably. Maybe we'll see how Bakayoko does.
Isn't he like a trash player? He was getting roasted last year, I remember.
Yeah, he was. And then in this season, the Milan manager, Gattuso, literally said in an interview, I've never seen a player not know how to take the ball and turn and play at this level. It's astonishing.
Oh, dang. He roasted him, but he asked for it maybe? What?
Yeah. Basically, he asked for him and then just roasted him.
The hell? So I guess Gattuso's on the way out then.
Yeah, probably. We'll see about that. All I know is that Ruben Loftus-Cheek is the greatest midfielder of all time.
But he doesn't even play, does he?
When he does play, he's the greatest of all time.
There's this one defender that you guys have. I forgot his name. But you guys always loan him out. But he's pretty good. I forgot his name.
One.
Oh, I forgot.
Is it Christensen? Andre Christensen?
No.
No, he's not loaned out this season.
The
I
U.S.
forgot.
He's not
defender?
starting either.
The
I
U.S.
think it was
defender?
Zuma?
Oh, yeah, him.
Matt
He's pretty
Bianchi?
good. I think he's pretty good.
I thought they sold him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kurt Zuma?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought they sold him.
No, he's on loan at Everton right now, playing next to Jetty Mina.
I think he's pretty good.
Yo, did you guys see that Chelsea's trying to sign Pulisic?
Yeah, I did hear that report.
Sounds pretty whack. I don't want him.
He's a bench player at Dortmund now.
Yeah, I would much rather have a different winger.
Jadon Sancho?
No, I'd rather have Leon Bailey.
I heard of him.
The Leverkusen player, right?
The Leverkusen player, yeah. Or even Julian Brandt. He'd be a good guy, too.
Who does Julian Brandt play for?
Leverkusen as well.
Huh.
Oh.
You're just gonna rate Leverkusen?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we could take Jonathan Tah, too.
Why do you like so much about him?
About Leon Bailey?
Yeah, or Julian Brandt.
I just feel like they're very direct wingers who match the style of play that Sarri's going to play. And then I just feel that Willian and Pedro are getting on their latter years. People forget that they're both over 30.
Do you see Hazard staying after this year, or do you think he's going to Madrid?
I think he'll stay. I think that Madrid had their chance to sign Hazard last summer, but like the summer just a few months ago, and they didn't. And I just think he'll stay for at least another season. And if he stays that, he might as well just finish his career here and then just go to MLS. I could see him for Atlanta. He'd be pretty good at Atlanta in 4 years.
What do you rank him as like one of the best or one of the Chelsea players? Is he up there? One of the best ones?
I would have to say so, yeah. In terms of just like how good he really is, and it's always like not really reflected in numbers, but you kind of just watch him and you're like, damn, this guy's hot, you know?
To you, is he the best Premier League player right now?
Is he the best Premier League player?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, for this season, I would say yeah. Last season, I wouldn't say so. I would either put De Bruyne or Salah ahead of him.
I heard that Hazard's a 1 month wonder. Is this true?
A 1 month wonder? I don't know what this means.
They were comparing it to Salah being a 1 season wonder.
Salah's like a 6 month wonder.
6
But he just happens to do it twice in a row.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know. They're always like saying like they're not as good as you think. Like both of them.
That's true. I mean, Harry Kane is a 5-season wonder. Just watch. This is his last good season.
This is the season where he drops off. He's going back to Brentford.
Too much mouth breathing isn't good for you.
No. So anyone else on Chelsea, on the current Chelsea team you're looking out for?
Just, keep an eye out for, like I said, Ruben. Keep an eye out for Tony Rudiger. And, and if you're on the streets, watch out for Marcus Alonso. And
that's funny. I remember this.
I think he'd rather not.
I think you'd rather not. Yeah.
Any other Chelsea loanee we should look out for? I mean, they have,
How many?
They have many in many leagues.
They have many. Right now, I see a young lad by the name of Mario Pasalic. He's a defensive midfielder. In the next 4 years, he's going to be sold to, Man U for, 30 million. Just watch out. You heard it here first.
Have they promoted any young players recently? Or at all?
Right now, we have Ethan Ampadu and Callum Hudson-Odoi, who are the youngsters in the lineup right now.
Do they play consistently? I've never seen them play.
Callum Hudson-Odoi has played about 3 games this season, and Ampadu about 2.
Do you see them as a future Chelsea starters, or are you going to be part of the loan system?
I see Callum Hudson-Odoi as a real Chelsea player, and even though Ampadu has amazing hair, I don't see him as a first teamer, but probably someone who could stay on the bench.
He's the one that kind of looks like Nathan Ake, right?
Yeah, he looks like Nathan Ake and David Luiz put together.
I was gonna say, what do you think of the U.S. defender Matt Miazga? Is he ever gonna play for Chelsea?
Nah, he's pretty bad. He's actually pretty bad.
And then
I remember in the season where we signed him, his first game was either against Aston Villa or Swansea, and he headed the ball for a clearance, but headed it backwards, and that was the first thing he ever did.
Bad start.
what are your what is it? What are you looking forward to the season? You guys gonna finish top of the league? You guys gonna win Europa League? Any cups?
This season's definitely, I would love to end with a cup, either a League Cup, like the FA Cup, or the Europa League, and I definitely see us finishing top 4. I think, as of today, we're the only undefeated team left in Europe, so, that's something to aim for. I still think winning the league isn't going to happen this year, but definitely top 4 and maybe a trophy on the side.
So you're going to go for the Invincibles? But without a
I don't know about that, Chief.
No trophy.
I mean, we do have Fabregas. We could probably go for it. Yeah, I think we got Europa League.
Do you? You don't fancy Arsenal or PSG?
PSG.
Well,
PSG is gonna make it out of their group just fine.
Well, that group's pretty tough. I mean, I think all 4 teams have a chance to qualify.
I think Spurs can come down too.
Yeah, Spurs.
I think Napoli will go down.
Napoli? But Spurs might come down too.
Spurs might come down. Look, this is what's going to happen. Napoli is going to come down, right? And then we're going to have to play them because it's sorry. And then that's how it works. And then PSG is going to lose to Barcelona.
That's the annual tradition. They lose to one of the big Spanish clubs.
Age-old tradition, boss man.
All right. Anything else?
Just Tottenham sucks. That's all.
Tottenham sucks.
I agree.
I guess we're all in agreement. Tottenham sucks.
We all agree.
Do you know any Tottenham fans at all?
Wait. One more question. Sorry.
Do you know any Tottenham fans? I never met any.
Do I know a Tottenham fan? Yes.
Damn, what a sad life.
And he thinks Eriksen is better than Modric.
Get out of here.
Eriksen's better than who?
Modric?
Oh, really?
Maybe he is on current form.
Oh, because of age?
Yeah. But I've never seen Eriksen play in the finals of a World Cup.
That's true.
All right. Anything else,
All right,
Andrew?
guys, thanks for having me. Hope your mom's not mad at me.
Thank you, Andrew.
Take care. Bye.
Yeah, I don't know any Tottenham.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't think they exist. They're just a bunch of internet
It's a
trolls.
myth?
Yeah.
I don't know why you would follow them.
I don't know. Maybe he likes the kids.
The kids?
I don't know. Maybe they like underdog story. There's underdog story.
Sounds like a USA thing.
Oh, did you see that one chart you sent about the?
Yeah, that sounded funny.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw the chart.
The graph of the United States and like I guess their favorite teams in each state.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
Tottenham was pretty heavy.
There's five Tottenham states.
They're taking states like Republicans.
I was surprised that Florida was mostly Liverpool fans.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised at that too. I would just think we would all be Man U fans.
Why does Liverpool have so many fans though? They haven't won anything in years.
It's a historic club, I guess.
But I don't think we started watching Liverpool until like the late 2000s, early 2000s. You know?
I don't know.
The US.
Yeah. There is one Man City club, or
New
one
York?
state,
New York?
state that claims Man City. That's not New York. I think that's
Rhode
Manhattan. No, it's Manhattan's in New York. No,
Rhode
Maine.
Island? Maine.
Maine.
That's Maine.
I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
not
know
good
the
at
states.
geography.
I always failed that class.
I was
Or that
pretty.
test.
You guys have you have like 4 states, right?
Yeah.
You have Colorado. That's Colorado, right?
Colorado.
That's
Yeah, I
what-
think so. Yeah.
You have Wyoming.
What the hell?
I don't know. One of the northern states.
The filler states.
The
They're
flyover states. And then I think you have Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's it.
Dang. Where's Alaska? Oh, Alaska's menu.
What? Alaska.
And Chelsea's Hawaii.
Is Alaska closer to England than us?
No, I'm pretty sure we're closer to England
Okay.
than Alaska. Can I imagine that? Being a Tottenham fan in Louisiana.
Right?
Yeah.
The hell? I think last year or whatever, Arsenal Fan TV went to Louisiana because there's like a Arsenal like festival,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm looking at it. It's a Tottenham state.
What?
What?
It's like a Democrat in a red state.
Yeah.
Well, we're not a political podcast.
That's funny.
I was gonna say, what's your outlook on the season so far, Danny?
What do you mean, like my team?
Yeah.
I think top 4. Like struggle to get top 4.
You and Tottenham?
Yeah, probably. And maybe Man U. Like, I feel like Man U's gonna beat Tottenham, like on the other leg.
Oh,
so
like
they'll
a
cancel
3-1?
each other out, and then we just have to not lose to them and win at home.
When do you play? Do you play them next week?
I think so.
That's gonna be a good one. Should we do another derby?
Yeah, why not? Unless it's on that
Gold?
gold. Yeah,
They're gonna probably put Man City versus like Burnley.
on gold.
On
No,
like the
on
main
TV.
channel. They always do that.
That's dumb.
I hate Man City.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it's just me being old and I don't want to accept change.
Oh, December 2nd is when we play Tottenham.
Ah,
Will you be here?
I will be here. That's before I go to the Liverpool state.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we're playing Bournemouth and then Forest Club.
You go to Bournemouth this week?
Yeah, next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Yeah, it's almost over. International break. Do you think you'll beat Bournemouth?
I hope so. I think so. We have better strikers.
You think you'll end you'll end your draw streak?
I hope so. That's what I want. I want us to destroy Bournemouth. That way they can fight for 6th place with Man U.
Europa League qualification.
Yeah. You know, like the tighter it is, the more they fight.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. But I think Man U beat them, right?
Man U beat them, I think, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
They were down 1-0 and they came back.
It's all good. Oh yeah, they're right. But they had really good chances.
Yeah, I think Bournemouth, if they were a little bit better, they would have shredded Man U.
Like if they had Aubameyang.
Yeah. Yeah. Aubameyang to Bournemouth?
Yeah, nah.
That's going to happen one day. Some big star's going to go to like a mid-table Premier League club.
When their name declined.
No, in their prime.
In their prime?
Yeah, it's going to happen with the money.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You remember that one year, West Ham, I think they finished 5th for Europa League? They were pretty up hot. They were high, and they thought they were shit. So, no, they thought they were the shit. So they were flirting with James.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember
like players
that,
like that. We didn't get anything.
You saw James got injured?
He did?
Yeah.
No.
He hurt his knee.
Dang.
Yeah.
How did he hurt his knee?
I don't know.
Was it
I think it was at training or something.
Hmm.
It was like LCL. I've never heard of that.
Oh, that sounds painful. Anything with a CL sounds.
Yeah. Anything on
sounds
your knee.
serious. Yeah. I hope I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say good for him, but maybe it's good for the coach. Kovac.
He doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah. I heard I was watching ESPN FC last week, and they were asking the question whether they should fire him.
The coach?
Yeah, they were asking their German correspondent, and he said, well, like, if there were better options, they would fire him, but they're not going to right now. Because what's the old coach's name?
The one that retired?
Yeah, the one that keeps coming back.
Humps?
Hikes. Yeah, Hikes is not going to come back.
Really?
Yeah. And I think that Bayern, I think they came to accept that this year might be a rebuilding year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, with a lot of the players are like getting pretty old.
Oh, I saw this picture. It was Roman, Ribery, and there's another player. I think James are going to be thrown out.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think James gets thrown out. He'll just go back to Madrid.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I haven't heard any other
Madrid
rumors.
would need him.
Yeah, they would need him for that depth, but I haven't heard any other rumors of him going to a
For
different
depth?
club. For
Not
what?
for starting.
What'd you say?
Not for starting.
No.
For depth. He's just floating from bench to bench.
He'll be Danny Ceballos' backup.
I heard this one thing about like Kaká. So they're explaining Kaká. Did you ever watch him play?
No, I never watched them play.
No.
I knew that he was good. I knew that he won the Ballon d'Or. I knew he was good because he went to Madrid. And they were so much hype about him.
Yeah.
But then, like, I think the next day, Madrid bought Ronaldo. So it's just
yeah.
like...
It was all in the same transfer
Yeah.
window. Yeah.
Same week.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, what I remember is that actually Kaká had a better start to life in Madrid.
Really? Was he scoring goals?
Yeah. He was a attacking midfielder. So he did pretty well. But then, like, the injuries just caught up to him. And then they were saying, like, Mourinho just didn't like him. So he never played again.
Right.
But, yeah.
I saw him play one time at Orlando.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What'd you think of him?
He was still pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he could obviously didn't have the pace to compete in Europe anymore, but he still had that tunnel vision to, like, make that pass to, like, cut the defense.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember one time, like, Orlando got the ball. They were counterattacking. They were playing Toronto. And, somebody was open on the right. And, like, Kaká had the ball, and he passed it to the right. But, like, the guy, I guess the winger didn't see it. He couldn't make the run to get to the ball.
Oh.
Yeah.
Too much vision?
Yeah, too much vision. He was, like, 2 steps ahead of everybody.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah, and that Javinko guy was really good, too.
Oh, yeah.
Really good. Orlando had, like, at least 2 defenders on him all the time.
Oh, really?
All the time.
Yeah, he's fast and short.
Really short and just bully everybody.
Yeah. I always remember Kaká when, like, he powered his Brazil team to beat the United States for the, what's it called?
Confederation
Cup?
Cups?
Yeah.
I remember that.
It was him.
I remember that little small tournament when it happened. I still couldn't believe they beat Spain.
Yeah.
Actually-
I think Spain just underestimated them heavy.
I think so. I remember when that happened. I didn't know that Spain was good. I was just like,
really?
oh, it's just Spain. To me, they were like.
I think they had just won the World Cup. Or like 2 years before.
I think they had won the Euros.
The Euros?
Yeah.
I always remember that one picture of Ramos like trying to clear the ball on the line, but he took too long, and then just like I think Dempsey just like poked it, and they're like, "What the hell?"
2-0.
Yeah, it was funny.
They didn't win the World Cup. Brazil afterward.
They have not won it
No.
since 2002.
Mm.
It's been a while.
Is it because of the players, the coach, everything? As people,
I think everybody just caught up.
Right.
I think just Europe has a better system in place.
I think so.
The European players already now have flair. I feel like they used to not to.
They'll just be like rigid. If they get like England. England's winning now.
I know, right? Kind of surprised.
Yeah, they gave Rooney a send off this week.
Didn't they win 3-0?
I don't know. I was looking at it.
Did you see the Lingard goal?
No.
It was good.
Well, how'd he score
He
it?
curled it. Like, kind of like James,
Oh.
but not his quality. You know, it's just Lingard. He's annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, he bent it around the goalie.
Dang.
I don't know who the goalie was, though.
Probably U.S. goalkeeper. I don't know. Guzan, the ball head.
I think it was him.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, good. He's back.
Yeah, instead of that one kid.
Oh, the one who.
I don't even know his name.
Yeah, he was messing up. Oh, I heard that they brought in Jurgen Klinsmann's son.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a third choice goalkeeper for the U.S.
What?
Yeah, he plays for Hertha Berlin, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so he's American?
Yeah, he's like dual citizenship.
wow.
I don't know. Well, I think he was born here and he grew up. I mean, Klinsmann was the coach for, I think, 4 or 5 years, 6 years.
Oh, okay.
So he probably got citizenship for both. You know?
He's like, I can't make it in Germany.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
They have Neuer, Ter Stegen,
Leno,
and I feel like they have more better, like other ones that you don't know.
the Germany B team.
Yeah.
Dang, what's wrong with Germany?
I don't know. They're just tired of winning.
They want to break.
Maybe it's the newer generation Germans.
Are they not driven?
Yeah.
Would you say like players like Sané?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Because you know how like you're used to the Germans never giving up,
Mm-hmm.
like all the way to the last second. I feel like I don't really see that anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like once they're down, they're down.
Yeah. Well, right now, but maybe they're just out of confidence.
You think they should like sack the coach?
I don't know. I guess he's been there forever now.
It's been there for the 2010 World Cup, right?
Yeah.
That's almost an entire decade.
Yeah. They might be stale, so I think so.
Did you see that the Netherlands beat France 2-1 or 2-0?
Yeah, I saw that. You saw the pie?
No.
He chipped Loris.
Really?
Yeah. It was so bad.
Oh, right. It was just like right down the middle. I feel like Depay is a jerk.
like a dick.
Yeah, like a complete dick.
Oh, when he's winning?
Yeah.
Like showboating?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell by that Jigglypuff tattoo.
Did you see the trailer for Detective Pikachu?
Yeah, I saw that.
You're going to watch it?
I think so. I don't think it's going to be that good.
No, I think it's probably going to be...
Trash?
Yeah, it's going to be like that. It's going to be like that one Dragon Ball Z movie.
Oh. Which one?
No, not the animated one. They had
The realistic one?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one.
I've never watched it. I heard
No.
it's trash.
Dang. So...
But yeah, I'm down to watch that.
Let's do it. Watch party. Detective Pikachu. More important than the Champions League. All right. So this is the time of the show where we plug our platforms. You can find us on iTunes, Podbean, YouTube, Google Play Music, Spotify, Stitcher, SoundCloud. Find us a new episode every Monday on those platforms. You can also find us on Instagram and Twitter. Twitter's pretty lit. Retweet funny memes, and then Instagram's okay. Anything else before you sign out, Danny?
Shout out to Tassif and Julian.
Yes, you filthy dog. Don't throw away my burrito next time. Bitch.